everyone, and welcome to a birthday edition of OTM Live. My name is TJ Lasig. I am your host here at OTM, and tonight we have a very special show with a new special guest. First and foremost, I will introduce my co-host, Mr. Justin Herzig. Justin, how are you doing tonight?
God, I am excited. I am pumped. I'm feeling a little old with this birthday bash, but I'm excited to bring Napoleon onto the show, learn so much from him, hear about that backstory. Just got my juices going. Let's go.
Absolutely. Yes, we are here celebrating Mr. Napoleon's 30th birthday. And so without further ado, allow me to introduce him. This is a man that started with $7,500 back in 2017 in the NFT crypto space and has since built that all the way to being the number 14th ranked account in Top Shot, worth approximately $12 million. This is the man. Eight figures. Absolutely insane. This is the man that is going to be giving away 30 moments tonight for his 30th birthday. Typically on your birthday, you're the one receiving gifts, not giving them away. Shows how generous he is. All the way from Indonesia, we have Napoleon. Napoleon, how are you doing this morning for you?
Hey, thanks for having me today. Hey, I'm feeling great. I'm so excited for the show. Yeah.
Awesome. Hey, we are so excited to have you on here. Look at this. The chat is loving it. It's awesome. Hey, we were talking with Napoleon before the show. This is his first time on a live stream. So he was sharing with us that he's a little bit nervous, but we told him, hey, there's absolutely nothing to be worried about. Everybody is going to love everything that you have to say tonight. We're going to be giving out a ton of awesome moments, including a LeBron Series 2. We've got a Giannis. We've got a Joel Embiid. A ton of super, super generous giveaways from Napoleon. Just a reminder for everyone, if you want to be eligible for these as we go through the show, make sure that you are following Napoleon on Twitter. Make sure that you are subscribing to his YouTube channel, which you can also find on his Twitter. Make sure you're following us. Make sure you're subscribing to our YouTube channel as well. And of course, that you have retweeted the tweet that we sent out. So I think first and foremost, I would like to propose a toast to Napoleon for your 30th. Happy birthday, my friend. I know that you've got your coffee over there. What time is it for you?
10 a.m.
Okay, yeah. So we're 10 p.m. for us, 10 a.m. for you. So cheers. Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Excited to be having you on. And with that, I think we can jump into things here. So just to set the stage a little bit for tonight, we're going to touch briefly on the rare pack drop from earlier today, just because we know that that's top of mind for everybody. We're not going to spend a ton of time on it because this is more about getting to know Napoleon, but we wanted to at least briefly discuss that at the start of the show. Then we'll get into everything that we want to know about Napoleon, talk about his background, how he got into NFTs, how he particularly got into Top Shot, and his 3-4 year journey that he has been on, as well as his future plans to start doing some content on his own YouTube channel. And then throughout, we will be giving away all of these amazing gifts. And you know what? I think we should start with a giveaway just for the people. What do you guys think about that? I feel like, we gotta get the ball rolling just to get people hyped. So how this is going to work, we've done the wheel of names in the past. It's a little bit more difficult in terms of the automation of it with so many retweets. So instead, we have this other tool where it is going to automatically pull in all of the tweets, all of the people that have retweeted this. In the background, we have producer Coop, who is going to be tracking in a spreadsheet all of the moments that get given away. So for the first 15, the higher value ones, you will need to DM us at Own the Moment NFT on Twitter. Producer Coop will confirm that you have met all the requirements in terms of following everyone, and then we will go from there. So let's get this started right away. So the first moment that we have is going to be a Rui Hachimura base Series 1 out of 399. And how this is going to work, we're literally just going to submit this, and the winner is going to come up here. And we've got Trav Money.
Congrats, Trav Money.
Trav
Rookie
Money.
value.
Congrats, my friend. You were the first winner of the Own the Moment giveaway, courtesy of Napoleon. So, Trav Money, Ruru Hachimura, please reach out to us via DM sometime in the next couple of minutes, and we will make sure that we get that over to you. And sorry, we are going to have to go through these quick just because there's 30, and we don't want this show to last all night. So, there we go.
Can you zoom in a little so we can maybe get a little?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Is that better?
There we go. Oh, I love
better.
That.
All righty. So the second one, we have a Kobe White base set series 1 out of 2979, market low of $724, and the winner is
another rookie.
Technical Foul X.
I like it. I like it.
Technical Foul X.
If these people are in the chat, let us know. Send a DM to the Own the Moment Twitter, and hopefully we get some celebratory winners that are in the chat right now.
Let's hope so. Great. And if they find it a little bit later on, we will also make sure that they get their giveaway as well. And if they're not around, we will make sure that they are at least compensated in some way with one of the later moments in the show. Okay,
and just clarifying, because I know a couple people have been asking it. So if your name is drawn and you are not here, you will still win a moment but you just miss out on getting the higher value ones. So we'll then put you in the lower 15. Still a great moment, but obviously we want to reward the people that are here because, as we said, there are I think 1,069 retweets or so, 300 in the chat, and we got Tommy Butler in the house.
Butler with the win.
Very cool. Very cool.
Congrats, Tommy. Yeah, and hey, the reason that we're doing that, right, is that this is not meant to be a, you hit the retweet once and walk away. This is meant to be you actually care about learning a little bit about Napoleon here tonight. So we want to make sure that the folks that walk away at the highest value moments actually took the time to listen to his story, because we are really excited to get into that. But first, we're going to now give away a Carmelo Anthony base set 1 out of 399, and this is going to go to, I probably need to put the URL in. Sajiq 916.
Carmelo, that fits into my old guy's strategy. Not too many of him. We've seen that jump up in price as people want to get a little of the Melo before he retires. I like it. I like it. Some great moments to start off.
Market low 613. Congrats. And okay, forgive me if I'm wrong about the market lows. Obviously, they could be changing at any given moment, but they've got to be relatively accurate. Okay, we're going to do 2 more super quick, and then we are going to get to Napoleon. We have a Jaren Jackson Jr. out of 3,999, base set series 1. The winner is Diversity. Congrats to Diversity, Jaren Jackson Jr.
Oh,
you are the winner there.
Looks like we got Cheryl claiming that was her. Maybe that was the previous one. So congratulations, Cheryl. Send our Own the Moment a DM from your Twitter account to verify, and we will get these prizes out.
Excellent. Cheryl is, she's said Jack. Cool. Awesome. Thank you, Cheryl. Please just reach out to us on Twitter so that we can get that verified with Coop, and we will make sure that we get that over to you. And okay, all right, one more until we dive into things here. We have a Kevin Porter Jr. base set series 1, again out of 3,999. 466 lowest ask.
KPJ, we saw some movement after he got traded. We got, what is that, Mike Polino,
35. All righty.
Mike.
So congratulations to Mike. Congratulations to the first 5 winners. We just wanted to make sure that we started off things with a little bit of a bang here and also rewarded the people that were waiting around in order to tune in. We sure do appreciate that. And now let's talk about our good friend here, Mr. Napoleon. So, hey, we talked a little bit before the show. Really, all I know is that you started in this space in 2017. You have since dabbled in quite a few different NFT projects. My understanding is that Top Shot has certainly been your most successful one. So, I just want to give you the floor here a little bit. How did you get started in this space? what got you into NFTs, and how have you ended up where you are today on this podcast with an 8-figure account valuation in Top Shot?
Okay, thank you. So I started in October 2017. My friend, his Discord name is Kirk. Kirk told me about the Centraland, a virtual metaverse that uh, just having their first pre-sale. So we bought Mana back then. Mana was still cheap after the ICO, but we cannot get into the land pre-sale because we don't know how to buy land. So we don't understand about MetaMask back then, because and not many people know about blockchain here. So and not many resources available to learn as well back then. So we just hold Mana. We trading the Mana, the crypto, for around maybe 6 months until March 2018, I got into Ethermon. Do you know about Ethermon?
No.
It's like a Pokemon. I love Pokemon when I was child. I collect the cards. I play with my friends. I watch the movie. So the idea of having your Ethermon walking beside you in virtual metaverse, and you battle with other people that you meet in the street, so like the in the movie, it's kind of excite me, and the possibility is endless in my opinion, with the collaboration of Athermon and the Centraland. Then in May or June 2018, I start trading the land because I thought I will hold this land for a long term. I will hold this mana for a long term. So why I don't I just bought the land. So I learned about the market. I learned talk to people and read the conversation in the Discord. I understand the value of the land, so I start trading land there. Right now, if you check in the NFTbank.ai, I am currently number 3 in the highest revenue gain in Decentraland trade. And I stopped trading, maybe not really stop. I stopped trading in December 2019. So I'm not actively trading land anymore now, but I still get in the 3rd position there. Yeah. So and then start from there, from trading land, I get 20 to 30% profit every 2-3 days. So collect 1,000 mana, 2,000 mana every day. Yeah, I started with only actually in 2017 and only 1,500 only. So I put more 1,500, I put more 1,500, I put more 1,500 several times to fill up my buy on the land. So I think my first purchase in NFT was chain breakers. So the idea was you are battle a dungeon in a group of people in across of the central land, and all people who have land can be a land contributors to host the dungeon. When if people fight the dungeon, defeat the boss, you can get a portion of the loot that the people get. So it's kind of passive income for the landowner. So I joined the pre-sale, but it was like a good 1.5 year time, but they ran out of money before they can release the game. It's the thing about the NFTs. Sometimes not all the project can be successful. So and then my next pre-sale was Axie Infinity. This is one of my best investments so far, aside from Top Shot, of course. So me and Kirk invested like 20 Ether in the Axie Infinity pre-sale, land pre-sale in February. We put 15 Ether into land and 5 Ether into the Axie, and he is the main driver for the Axie. Right now, we have asset over 300 Ethereum in the Axie, both Axie land and items. It's crazy, right? Last year, that Axie growth is very significant. Yeah. Then I got into some other pre-sale. I think I got into pre-sale in every 3 or 4 months. Whenever I saw one and I interested, I just bought into the sale, because the thing is, investing in NFT project is like investing in a startup. If you lose one all of your capital, but if you win, yeah, it can be a 10 bagger. So I think it's kind of worth the risk there.
Yeah. Hey,
So
well, let's take a break here, because you
Yeah.
just broke down a lot of things. Like, I mean, I didn't even like know about Mana and Decentraland until like maybe 6 weeks ago or 5 weeks ago, and you knew about that in 2017. That is, first off, mind blowing. I think that a lot of people in the chat are mind blown by that. For those of you, I saw some questions in the chat. For those of you that aren't familiar, Decentraland is essentially like a virtual world metaverse where you can buy digital land. And so that is what Napoleon is referring to here. Mana is the currency that you can use to buy land and or different items within Decentraland. So this was Napoleon's first step into the NFT space. And my goodness, that was early, Justin, huh?
Yeah. And I think it's really interesting is someone like, growing up, and I'm, new to my career, maybe I'm a 22, 23-year-old, I'm going to listen to different panels, and you hear about like how this, 30-something-year-old made his riches, or like, became wealthy, did really good at his job. And what we're talking about is very, very different, because there's okay, maybe the person got into real estate and they, built some apartments, some multi-complexes, maybe they started kind of some real world business. And what we're seeing here is similar mindsets, similar, like, real estate, probably best practices around kind of trading land and business practices, but in a virtual economy. And it just allows that, to be honest, there's probably a lot of barriers to entry for most real world businesses that Indonesia may not, people in Indonesia may not have the opportunity to invest in, that might be based in another country. But because you get this global economy, it opens up and provides that kind of decentralization, as well as inclusiveness from a geography standpoint, from an education standpoint, from a just everything standpoint, giving that fair game. So it really turns into a meritocracy, and the smartest people, the ones who are willing to take a risk, like Napoleon, are able to truly, benefit. And as he said, he realized early on that, hey, there's a risk to these NFTs, but there's also significant upside. And so if you can be smart about identifying the right ones, willing to put your money where kind of your gut instinct or your analysis is, you can end up being very successful. I mean, that's it sounds like Top Shot was not Napoleon getting lucky and just being in Top Shot early, because he actually built a business strategy around NFTs and getting in early. And this one popped for whatever reason, and others may not have, but he knew his risks and he got that upside.
Amazing. And so then when did you start to get involved in Top Shot specifically? When, what had you interested in Top Shot, and how did that all come about?
Yeah, so I joined in a lot of Discord server as I buy the NFT, and in one server, I forgot which one, I read that Bartazian, one of my friend from Malaysia, he spent 30 Ether in Top Shot. So I kinda interested to look what is Top Shot, and I registered to join. Initially, I just want to buy a few early adopter spec. Because I didn't really into NBA before. I follow like NBA like 10 years ago, but stopped following. But I like NBA. So I just found look into the website. So it kinda hooked me up from one pack, 5 pack, and then I keep buying in every drop. One day in the NBA Finals Legendary pack drop, it cost only $230 back then. I sold my assets to get into the pre-sale. I got 20 Ether ready to bang into the pre-sale, but I didn't manage to get any pack back then. It was the first time that I didn't get any pack in the pack drop.
That sounds like everyone in the chat earlier today. I think we all can empathize with really wanting to get a pack and striking out. I I know like maybe one. I know a lot of people that tried, and I think I maybe know one person personally that was able to get a pack this morning. Sorry, not to cut you off, but I think that's a very relatable thing for a lot of people right now.
So you got a pack?
No,
No, I did not. I know one person that did, but I know probably like 30 at least that tried, and not like our Discord people that all mostly struck out.
Crazy 175K, I think, queuing.
Even
back
more.
then we only have like 1,000 people only queuing the pack drop. I can get like 30 packs in every drop. It's a driven whole time.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I was actually looking at your portfolio. It looks like a lot of what you're holding was from your original packs. Is that true? Like, did you just load up on packs early on and then just held?
Yeah. So my most strategy mainly is just buy pack. In every drop, I bought 30 pack, 50 pack sometimes. But one day when I missed the NBA Legendary Finals, so initially my strategy was going on the rare moment only, because I don't think I have the capital to get the legendary. But one day when I missed the legendary NBA Legendary Finals drop, I have 20 Ether laying around. So I almost never have liquidity myself, because whenever I got money, I always spend it to NFT that I found cheap. So when I have 20 Ether lying around that I don't know what to buy, I reach out to people. I managed to buy 26 holo for $8,000 back then. So I complete this second drop to holo that will get me Jamoran holo, Paul George holo, and Chris Paul holo. So I spent only $8,000 to get that. And I also got bonus of Luka Doncic first round. Now the Luka Doncic alone is $30,000.
And I was just going to say, like, when we talk about like 20 ETH, back then 20 ETH might have been, I mean, I don't know, maybe it was only at like 100 ETH or something. So it's not something like it is right now, where that's a significant amount of money just to have laying around, because obviously as ETH's gone up, NFT's up as well, and so forth.
So 20 Ether was 8.2K back then.
At the time. Okay.
Yeah.
Still a lot. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Hey, it's man, super sharp, super early on this. I think that's incredible. Guys, in the chat, I'm looking at Napoleon's YouTube channel right now. I'm going to pop the link in again. He has 256 subscribers. We have, 336 people watching the show right now. Please, if you are not already a subscriber, go ahead, hit that subscribe button for Napoleon. He doesn't have any content on there now, but he will be coming out with there soon. You can find out what the next big thing is going to be, as this man, I think, can see into the future very clearly, given that he was buying 50 Top Shot packs several months ago. So go ahead, give him that subscription. Also, you're probably going to want to subscribe, because we have some very big giveaways coming up just shortly. Let's go ahead and dive into the next set, because in 3 minutes we need to do the big ones, because we said on Twitter we wanted to make sure that when we're giving away the LeBron, the Embiid, the Giannis, that everyone is present. We're going to quickly run through the first 5 set before then, and then we're going to get into the big set, just so that we can stay on track here. So let me go ahead. I will share my screen again, and we will go through the next. Also, I want to shout out to @Diversity, who was the winner of the Jaren Jackson Jr. earlier, but we have not heard from you in the DMs yet. @Diversity, if you are in the chat, please go ahead, DM us at OwnTheMomentNFT on Twitter, or else we will have to downgrade slightly the moment that you're able to receive. Okay, back to picking another winner. We are zoomed in. I think we are good here. That's not the tweet anymore, because I copied his YouTube. Hold on. Give me 1 second here, folks, as I dig up the tweet again, and then we will get into the giveaways. Okay, here we go. We've got it locked and loaded. We are going to raffle off a, oh my goodness, sorry, I have 100 screens opened here, guys.
All right, take your time, TJ.
Napoleon,
we've had a question in the chat. What's your favorite moment you own?
My favorite moment, of course, the LeBron tribute Kobe dunk.
Of course,
And
good
then
answer.
Vince Carter last shot and Jamal Murray Jordan layup on LeBron. That was a nice moment.
Love that.
Love
TJ
that.
and producer Cooper, happy to hear it is the Kobe.
You know what? Every time we have a guest on, they seem to pump that Kobe dunk. So, producer Coop,
it's no Dwight Howard.
Let's keep riding it. It's close. It's really close between the Kobe dunk and the Dwight Howard. It's like they're pretty much worth the same amount. Napoleon, I don't know if you've seen any of the content, but Justin owns like 80 Dwight Howards, and that's like his all-in player is Dwight Howard and his old man.
Nice.
So that's all I'm going to joke with pod. Okay, you know what? It's 8:30. We said that at 8:30 sharp we would, or sorry, 10:30. It's 10:30. We said that this is when we would raffle off the top moments, and so we're going to do that. So we're going to go through the top 5 right now, and the top 5 in order from the lowest of the 5 to the best. We are first going to do a Donovan Mitchell, the gift, lowest ask of $725. Then we're going to do a Patrick Williams, rookie, base set series 2, lowest ask of $858. Then we're going to
work our way up
here.
We'll work our way up.
Joel and LeBron. So Donovan Mitchell, the gift, and the winner is
drum roll
at Dan Venturina. Congratulations on Donovan Mitchell. All righty, we are going to go back to the well here, and this next one is going to be a Patrick Williams.
It's the same person
again.
Same person again. Sorry, you can't win twice. Hate to say that. Patrick Williams. Arnisig. Patrick Williams. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
All right.
That's crazy. We got 1,000 people in here, and someone got lucky twice.
That's
actually go play the lottery there.
That's unbelievable. All righty. Now we have the big 3. The 3 most valuable moments that Napoleon will be giving away. First, we have the Giannis Antetokounmpo base set series 1 moment for a lowest ask of around $1,400, and the winner is
his MVP year. Whoa!
MVP
congratulations!
Ballsy.
This is my Indonesia, fellas.
Oh
yeah!
Nice.
All right, awesome.
Yeah, congratulations!
Awesome, good deal, fellow Indonesian. Love to see that.
Napoleon even wanted that Giannis to go to one. Yes, that works perfect.
Congrats on the Giannis. Wow, big, really generous giveaways here, Napoleon. I must say, these are.
I was gonna say we are overpassing this, but like that's $1,400, and the next 2 are worth even more. So just to be able to give those away and obviously pass on the generosity for what you've been able to do in this, and it's absolutely amazing. So we are happy to have this happen as a birthday bash.
Really, really appreciate it. Okay, all right, we've got 2 more here of the top dogs. We've got from my hometown of Philadelphia, Joel Embiid, base set series 1, 2,987. This is the first moment for Joel. Current low ask of around $1,800, and the winner is
MVP candidate this season.
Yeah.
Top shot.
Congratulations. Hit us up in the DMs. You are not going to want to miss out on this. I can tell you that much. If anybody knows Top Shot GGZ and they are not in the chat, reach out to them because they're going to want this moment. I'm seeing a lot of Embiid love in the chat. Let's go. Trust the process. TTP. Sam Hinkie died for our sins. Philadelphia 76ers all the way. Here we are. Okay. We have the number 1 moment that we are going to be giving away tonight. You might have heard of this player. He wears number 23 for for the Los Angeles Lakers right now. He spent some time in Cleveland.
Did he wear number 6 before that too?
In Miami. He wore number 6 in Miami.
Oh, like 16,
as Justin will continue to point out to everyone that he's worn both of these numbers. And that is the arguable greatest of all time, if not number 1, then number 2, Mr. LeBron James. We've got the base set Series 2 dunk out of $7,500, low ask around $2,400. This is going to be a big one, ladies and gentlemen. And drum roll, please. The winner is Jeff Hamilton.
Gosh, I hope you are in the chat, Jeff Hamilton.
I hope you are in the chat, Jeff Hamilton. Although everyone else in the chat hopes you aren't in the chat so that maybe they have a chance to win the LeBron later. So, Jeff and Hamilton, congratulations. Go ahead, hit up the DMs so that we can make sure we get your moment to you. Congrats to everyone. I mean, those were some big ones there. And I know we still have plenty more to give away, but we wanted to make sure, like, we don't think it's realistic for everyone to have to sit around the entire night. Wanted to make sure that we gave a specific time where we knew we would be giving away the highest value moments. So congrats to all of the winners. Please, again, DM us at Own the Moment NFT. We will get you all taken care of there. And then after the fact, we will have you settle up with Napoleon. Napoleon, thank you so much again for those generous gifts. Okay.
And we still have 15 left.
We will run the raffle again if they didn't reach out.
Sorry, say that again?
I think he was asking, so what happens if they don't reach out? And if they don't reach out, we will still give them a moment. But if they don't reach out by the end of the show, then when we continue to draw other people, they will either get the ones that haven't, or we'll do something conditional where it's like, hey, you get this. If we find out that person reached out to us, then you get whatever that moment is. And if they don't, then we'll give you that kind of conditional LeBron. So
yeah, because people hoping they didn't reach out there in the chat.
Yeah, exactly. So we hope you're out there.
We hope you are out there. Seeing some buzz in the chat. Congrats to everyone that has won so far. We still have 15 more to give away.
Yep.
Something like that, man. Maybe even a little bit more than that. So we will get to that shortly. But in the meantime, we need to hear more from Napoleon. So we heard about your story. I think now, right, clearly you were in on this early. And what are your thoughts on kind of the current landscape of Top Shot and the explosion that has happened over the past 4 to 6 weeks? And how do you see the growth going from here? Is this something you ever expected? I guess I would also say, like, right when you were investing in this months and months ago, did you ever think that it would blow up to be this big?
Yeah. I believe this could blow like 100,000 user or 1 million user, but I never think it will be this fast, man. I invested in many NFT before, and the best was Axie Infinity, and they have like 20,000 players. But after like 1.5 year of the development, and Top Shot got it in only like 6 months, May. And we already have 47 million volume in a day. Yeah, I thought about it, but never think it will be this fast. So what I like about Top Shot is they are not like another NFT that store in Ethereum chain. They have their own flow chain, which is very fast and no fees for us right now, because I think the fee is covered by the team. Also, the ability to buy moment using credit card is very good for easy onboarding of non-crypto people. So everyone that don't know about blockchain, they can still buy it easily. No need to buy Ethereum. No need to install MetaMask first. Low barrier to entry, I think.
Yeah, I think that's very true. And I think one of the big things that Raham's really trying to do here is not only make it accessible to everyone, which is a huge thing, but also really build a long-term community around it. And a lot of the NFTs that we've seen have been most successful seem to be the ones that really have that staying power of a community that builds around it. So either you have a Pokemon-like game where people are already invested and interested in that kind of dynamic. I think with the NBA, you already have such a huge fan base around sports, around NBA, that it's kind of more easy to kind of move into that market rather than having to try to create a brand new market around some kind of, simply art piece. And so that's where I think there's a leg up for Top Shot. Not to say that other NFTs won't also be successful, but just how I kind of think about when evaluating which ones I want to invest in.
Yeah, I agree. And also with Top Shot, people learning about blockchain as well. And I think it's good for the whole blockchain space.
Yeah, completely agree. Like when I think about trying to learn about provenance or track and trace of different digital assets, that's a bit more just confusing, complex. But when it's like, oh, I can see when this kind of moment started, and I can see who bought it, and I can see where it went. Like that's so much more simple, and I love it.
Yeah, right.
Amazing. Hey, shout out in the chat to Jeff, who won the LeBron. He has reached out to us. So shout out, Jeff. He's, from what I understand from producer Coop, very, very, very grateful Napoleon. So thank you. I know that, it's a big deal. Like it's just being gifted a LeBron like that is awesome. So thank you so much. And
it's possible to be listening to this on mobile and not on chat. It's possible to, not be logged in or anything. So it's very possible that someone, people are watching this, and just because we didn't see Jeff in the chat give the woohoo,
and you don't hey, you don't have to be, responding in the chat. You just have to DM us. We're trying to be as fair here as possible, right? And rewarding people that took the time to tune in, but also not being like super, super strict and, assuming that people are willing to give up their whole Friday night. So we're trying to find that proper balance here. I think that we have. And again, Napoleon, thank you so much, everyone. We got you up to 300 subscribers on YouTube now, Napoleon. We're getting there. I think we still need some more. We'll continue to pump that. If anyone has not yet subscribed to Napoleon on YouTube, go ahead and do that. He's going to have some great content going out. And that's one of my next questions for you, Napoleon, is what are you, and if you don't have an ironed out plan, that's also fine too. But you talked about how you're looking to get YouTube up and running. We know that you don't have any content on there yet, but what are your future plans there? What can the people expect from you? And what do you see going forward from the Napoleon YouTube channel?
So I think I'm gonna put out talk about NFT. I think I will have content for each NFT that I like, that I invested in, like Axie Infinity, like F1 Delta Time, because the play to earn is very real. You can earn. So in my country, in many developing countries, other like Philippines and Colombia, I heard that many people already play Axie Infinity so they get cut from their job because of the COVID situation. So they just playing Axie Infinity, and they can support their life from there. So it's amazing the ability, the play to earn concept in NFT space.
Yeah, I love
but
that.
still many don't understand about blockchain, right? That's the thing.
Right. And I think you could just give such a level of education, and you automatically have instant credibility just from your foresight, you being in this for so long, being through, seeing the, rides and dips, because, people have felt it maybe in the crypto space, but at the end of the day, that's just from like an investment standpoint, when you've got to actually be active and making trades, deciding which NFTs to go into, how long you stay, what you do within it. There's so many games within the game, and love that element, and really excited to kind of continue to watch your content and learn from you.
Yeah, I think I also want to share I like to see how many people in Top Shot is complaining about things that things didn't as they expected. Not only now, but early in the days. I remember that people said that, come on, stop printing money, stop printing the packs. We have enough already. Market is saturated. but we only have 399 moment that right there. So I think like they thinking very short. Many people think so. And also I remember one thing that people early bought 50 packs in the size 2, and then they didn't get any good shot, didn't get rookie maybe, I think, I don't know. And they are winning all day in the Discord channel. Yes.
Yeah,
Because yeah, sorry, okay. So because in my experience in NFT, like it really goes very slow in development, because you are using a new technology, so so many unseen hurdle that we will encounter along the way. Yeah, so it's not an easy task.
Yeah, completely agree. The idea of buying 50 packs at one time right now, I mean, I can't even get one. Just amazing, just to think back through.
Yeah, it's a good old day. It's hard to get any pack now.
Yeah. TJ, where should we take it
Alrighty.
next?
Well, I think we're gonna bring on a special guest from behind the scenes here, because it seems we have a little bit of drama going on. Producer Coop, welcome to the stream. Please uncheck the mute button before you try to talk. There we go.
Yeah. So guys, I'm getting a lot of DMs, and one, we really appreciate the people that are watching the stream. We appreciate those people that are following the rules. I'm getting some impersonators already, as you can imagine. I'm getting people DMing me with, I's as L's or capital I's as their screen name. Please, we are going to verify all of this. Everything will be above board. Everything will be transparent. Everything will be legit. Napoleon is incredibly gracious here on his birthday, gifting very expensive and very incredible moments. So please, if you guys think that we're not verifying this before we're sending this out, just know that we absolutely are. And those people that are trying to impersonate a follower or impersonate a winner, that is just completely sad and completely frowned upon.
I'm going to admit, you took this a little different than I would have. I definitely would have asked for their Top Shot names, and then we would have just had to publicly shame them once they gave you it. Like, props to you.
Look, man, they're expensive moments, right? They're expensive moments. I get it, right? But come on, guys, let's be better humans. Let's be better people than this. This is a guy who has graciously decided to gift moments to build the community, to try to get people jump started. And at the end of the day, it really is about kind of community. And so please, let's not do this. So thank you, Napoleon, for all those people that are trying to impersonate others. Please stop, and we will be in touch.
Thank you, Coop.
And hey, if we're able to find out who those impersonators are, and you win a future raffle in this, you're not gonna win. Like, that's it. Like, that's not what this is about. So let's move on. Yeah, let's move on. But that is what it is. With that said, let's move on to the next set of giveaways here. Okay. So we are going to move into the next section. Let me go ahead, pull up my screen again, and we will dive into that. Hold on one second. Justin, you want to talk to Napoleon as I get this set up again?
Yeah, go for it. All right, we've had a bunch of questions in the chat. I know. Let's see if there's any that we want to reach out to now. But I would say, Napoleon, we understand, when you were talking about, people thought at one point 3,999 were way too many moments. And now we're obviously at 15,000. We're going to be at 25,000. Is your strategy kind of changing? Are you going to invest in these kind of later S2, S3s, or are you just so into the early ones, you're just kind of letting it ride and building, a community now?
So before the size 2 start, I thought that I just want to invest it in size 1. So early on, that when I get back in early January, we still easy to get back, right? So I got 50 packs, something like that. So I only keep the rookies. I sell anything else, the rest. I sold LeBron Dunk size 2 for $45. Sold Curry for $15. Sold Durant for $15.
It's crazy to think about, right?
It could have been 13, 14.
It was a great thesis, though. Like we talked about the same stuff on our podcast about that being early on the great thesis, but obviously you could not have expected it if you knew it was going to blow up like this. Obviously, any LeBron, any Kevin Durant, any Steph Curry is going to be worth a ton.
And if you knew that we're going to have 25,000, 50,000 of these future ones, because I think that's what's truly preserving, that securing that S2 value, because it is guaranteed to be scarce now going forward.
Yeah, I think the team point is they want to make the best set is available for every people, but they want to keep the rare and the legendary scarce. So they can keep increase the number of the best moment, but they will keep the rare and the legendary for several people only. So yeah, I think I forgot what I want to say. Yeah,
no worries. Hey, I'm ready to go with the giveaway here, so that's perfect. Perfect timing. Very, very simple here. All right. So next set here, we have 5 more of these are the final 5 of the moments where we need people to be present in the chat. The first one, we have a Pascal Siakam base set series 1 out of 3,999, market low of around $400. And the winner is Kai Wenster. Kai Wenster. Congratulations on your Pascal Siakam there. And then the next one we have a Killian Hayes base set series 2 out of 4,000, $419 approximate lowest ask. And the winner of this one is going to be
get that rookie J-Wall 27.
J-Wall 27. And hey, you know what? Speaking of J-Wall, the next one. We have John Wall, base set series 2, out of 12,000, market low, $110. Who's going to win the John Wall here? We've got.
This is his first moment on the site. Marubi now.
I touted the John Wall the other night on the podcast as my favorite kind of cheaper option. I think that we're both pretty high on that one, so that has a lot of room for growth.
Yeah, I still remember when he was going for that like $3 to $5 range not too long ago.
Those were the good old days.
Him and Gordon Hayward for their first moments just kind of went under the radar.
Napoleon was probably getting him for like 10 cents back in the day. I know that's not possible for the record. Okay. The next one, we have a Giannis Antetokounmpo base set series 2 out of 7,500, going for around $409 lowest ask. And the winner is Zach 8866. Congrats to Zach.
Zach, I hope that you have a wide portfolio of moment numbers 8866, because that's a great opportunity. They wouldn't be too expensive. You better take that home and run with it.
There you go. The numerology expert himself, Justin Herzig, always providing his input on the numbers. And the last one of this segment, the last one where we are going to be verifying people in the chat. We have a Trae Young base set series 2 out of 7,500, going for around $240. And the winner of this one is Mike Polino.
I think it's the same.
That sounds familiar. We did that already, right?
Yeah. We did already do this one. Yep. Wow. How does that happen? That's crazy. All right. Sorry, Mike. You already won the Kevin Porter Jr. earlier. So that's a better one. Okay. We're going to do that again. Trae Young.
NBA TS Top Shot Players. I like it.
There we go. NBA Top Shot Players. So, hey, everyone that just saw their name pop up, go ahead, DM us on Twitter. If that was not your name, do not pretend that it is. We will find you. Nothing gets past Producer Coop. The guy is people are calling the people that show up twice as a bot. That's kind of funny. Yeah, the Mike. What was it? The Mike Poloni bot? No, that's funny. Congrats, everyone, on the victories there.
And just a heads up, so the way it does work is all this site does is it says, okay, who actually retweeted that? So the 1,000 that retweeted it, and then it's just randomly pulling it through. So there's no way to actually, bot it out unless you just made a whole bunch of Twitter accounts and a whole bunch of follows and a whole bunch of just nonsense that.
Yeah. Cool. So, hey, let's source some. If there's questions in the chat that you guys have for Napoleon, please keep them coming through. we have 15 more moments that we are going to give away very shortly. We're going to kind of do them in a more rapid fire fashion, but go ahead. If you have any questions for Napoleon, now would be a great time. Justin.
I was going to say, are we at 10 more or 15 more?
I guess it is 10.
I think it's 10 more.
Well,
okay.
so we have a special raffle at the end.
Okay.
That Napoleon would like to do for his fellow Indonesian folks. So I guess that technically means we have 12 left.
Okay.
So 12 left, and then 3 that Napoleon has set aside for a special, smaller population of people. Because that's what he can do. It's his moments. He can do what he wants with them. Yeah, and if you guys don't like that, I'm sorry, but it's his moments. Sorry. Go ahead, Napoleon.
Yeah, I just want to spare 3 to my closer WhatsApp group people at Top Shot. They just joined 2-3 weeks ago. So I think maybe I want to answer some of the question in the comments.
Great.
Yeah, I saw a good one.
People ask if it's too late to get into Series 1. I'm thinking like Series 1 will always be the best in my opinion because it is like the first edition, right? It's only very few. Some moment is only 1,000, 2,000, and the most is only 399, 399. Yeah. So I think it will always be the moment that people aim to get when they got into Top Shot, I think.
I like that. What would you say is your strategy for? I saw this question a couple times, but a new user, say maybe someone's new to the site, they have $100, $500, and they really want to get active. What's your recommendation for them?
Yeah, I think maybe depend on your budget. If you have like 500, maybe you spend some to buy moments. But I think the cheapest way is to wait for pack. But again, it's very hard to get pack right now, right?
Yeah.
So investing in superstar and star player is never is guarantee a win, I think, in the future.
And so like if you had, let's say 500, do you think it's better to kind of say, hey, let me go get one of those Giannis's for 400? Or do you think I should maybe go get 10 different players that are all around 50?
It's a hard question because I noticed recently I watched the market that the superstar player price is going up very high. That if you watch the Series 1, the Luka, LeBron, their prices keep going up while the low tier moment floor is not going anywhere, right? So that you see that LeBron metallic gold for $60,000, it's sold many in past few days. Despite the market is going down, people say it, right? Crazy. The high tire is still very scarce. That's why the price is just holding there.
Yeah, and so like here's a good question or a former question, but like, do you think it's more important to have the S1 as a lower player that's not as good, or an S2 big name guy? Like, how do you value those two?
Still better to invest in the big name.
Yeah, like that.
Because like if 100 people join in Top Shot, like maybe all 100 will want LeBron James, but maybe only 3, 4, 5 people want that low tier player, right?
Yeah. And then I'll take this one, TJ. But so
Sure.
what do I think will happen to S3 car? Like, what will S3 do to the market? And I think in general, when you get to S3, we're going to see these being at least out of 50,000, maybe even up to 100,000. And I think that's when, and Top Shot Dapper Labs has already kind of said they're pretty close to having these the standard common packs available all the time, which means that they believe that the price of these are going to be below the actual value or cost of the cards, moments. And so I think with S3, we're going to get to a place where for the commons, for the most part, majority of them aren't worth more than maybe a couple dollars or $1 or $2. Now, if you can still pull a superstar, that's where that kind of value comes in and why people will be pulling packs. And then if you obviously get to the rare and so forth. But I think the most important thing for Series 3 going forward is that it really secures that Series 2 as being scarce and valuable, because 12,000, 15,000 is going to look quite rare or quite scarce when we're comparing it to 100,000 or something like that.
Yeah, I think going forward, the most important thing is no longer who is the player, because like we will have a lot of LeBron James, we will have a lot of Steph Curry, Luka, but maybe the important is the moment itself, despite of the instead of the player, because we will have a lot of moment of them. So like in size two, to be honest, I like the LeBron 3 point more than the LeBron dunk.
Yeah, I've definitely seen some chatter about that, because I mean that was a legit cool moment, right? Of like that. That's just the 3-pointer is just a cool one. It's in COVID. It's memorable. Celebrates with the teammates. All of that. We got another question here of, it seems like you're obviously you're heavy into Top Shots now, but your whole thing has been, what's the next big thing, being in early. So someone wants to know, do you have a next NFT that maybe hasn't broken out yet that you are looking into?
Not yet for at the moment. I don't have
Smart
any
man, don't give away the
future
secret. I like it. That's good. You're doing what you should do. Wait till you build your position, then tell everyone about it. That's good.
You got to go to his channel.
Yeah, go to his channel. You got to go to his channel to figure out the goods.
Yeah. I will share to people when I found an interesting one.
Yeah. No, hey, that's good. That's I appreciate that you don't just feel the need to come up with one if there's not one that you feel super strongly about, super passionately about. I'm going to pop the YouTube link into the chat once again. Napoleon is up to 314 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for continuing to push that up over the course of this show. Let's go ahead and do a couple more of these giveaways. So right now we're going into the kind of lower half of the moments that we have available. So we are not, people don't need to instantly DM us, but we will need to hear from you at some point, and we will reach out to these folks to make sure that they are able to receive their moments. The first one that we have is a Michael Porter Jr. base set Series 2, going for a low ask of around $106, and the winner of that is going to be Chico Jobin. Chico Jobin. Congrats on your Michael Porter Jr. And the next one is someone that Justin is maybe not as high on as Dwight Howard, but Chris Paul is another one of the Justin Herzig specials. We have a Chris Paul base set Series 2 going for a low ask of around $96. Justin just loves all the old guys. And we have
TJ, you got the YouTube in there.
Oh my goodness, I do have the YouTube. How did the last one work then?
Well, because you had it saved from before. You didn't copy and paste it.
That's because I just I'm trying to copy and paste too many things here. That's right. I had it preloaded. Okay, we have it here now. Brian J. Sachs.
Nice.
Chris Paul. Congratulations.
And actually, CP3 is funny. That was how Napoleon and I first got in touch. Is I was trying to do a trade with Napoleon for one of his CP3s, and I'm not giving up on that yet. We're going to talk more later.
He's on the hunt for all the Dwight Howards and all the Chris Pauls.
I'm a Wake Forest graduate. I love me some Chris Paul. So
he's a big Chris Paul guy. All right, here's another one. This was someone that we were buying up at like $2, right? Justin, Josh Green, face that Series 2, $1,200, $80 going for now, and the winner of this one is
an error.
Okay, I wonder why that happened. Is there a limit to how many we can do? I think there is.
All right. You want me to? We might need to.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
What's the site? Put it in chat real quick.
I'll put it in the private chat for you.
Yeah.
Oh, we learn something new every day with these technology, guys. There must have been a limit on how many of these we could do.
They think you're a bot.
They think I'm botting. Like, why are you doing so many of these retweets over and over and over? Congrats to all of the winners so far. If you have won and have not yet reached out to us, go ahead, shoot us that DM on Twitter so that we can make sure that we get that moment over to you. Justin is going. So now all you need to do, Justin, is type in or paste in the Twitter URL. There we go.
And this is for the Josh Green?
This is for Josh Green. Uh-oh. Did the site just break? Did we break the site? Oh, no. This is not great.
Too bad.
This is not great for us, guys. All right. We might need to figure these out after the fact.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. We might need to figure it out after the fact. The good thing about this is at least that we yeah, I don't know what's going on. I tried it again. It does not seem to be working. Okay. Well, for the final couple of moments that we have, we will continue to try in the background to see if we can get this to work. If not, we will coordinate with Napoleon to make sure that we pull these. We can even like put it into a little video so that everyone knows that no funny business is going on. But at least we got the highest value ones out of the way, just so everyone knows. Like the next ones, they're worth between $20 and $80. So still super generous, but nothing like, no more LeBrons, no more Giannis's, Joel Embiid's, those kinds of things. And
I know you're mentioning spin the wheel. The problem is that we got to upload that ahead of time and put them all in. And with 1,000 plus retweets, it's a little, challenging.
There's a techie out there that knows how to automatically put all of those into wheel of names for us right now. We will definitely do that. We've used the wheel of names in the past, but we have not found a way to do it in a more automated fashion, which is why we went this route here.
We'll reach out to some of our friends at Club Top Shot and others that does it, and maybe
we will figure this out and make sure that we are good to go. And yeah, so why don't we? I don't know. Should we touch on the rare pack drop a little bit from earlier today? I feel like we should at least touch on that. We've been on stream for about an hour, so don't want to go for too much longer, but I think we should. That's the hot topic right now. We should close the show with that. And I guess I'll start with you, Justin, of what was your perspective on the rare pack drop today? There were, around 10,000 packs available. We saw that over 200,000 people were in line. So very, very difficult. Around only 5%, probably less than 5% of people with a chance to get a pack. And those packs were certainly quite valuable. But how do you think today went, and what do you think the future is of these types of rare pack drops?
Yeah, so starting off from a technical standpoint, it sounds like everything went as well as it could. It sounds like everything went pretty smooth. There were a couple of people that had errors, but usually those are ended up handled from a customer service standpoint and no issues there. So that is obviously a major positive. Seeing that many people actually interested in line to get these obviously has to be a positive. But from a more skeptical side, it's a little concerning that you have 200,000 accounts. I believe Roham said that there's about 250,000 actual accounts. But if you look at the actual from an active standpoint, I believe we polled that there are about 125,000 who are active, meaning they've done some form of a transaction. Now, from a growth standpoint, that could mean that you just have a lot of people who haven't actually had that level of activity yet, and therefore are new to the game, and they wanted their first opportunity to be a pack drop. Completely understand that, and that's good from a growth standpoint. But also, we understand that people may have that sister, that brother, that cousin that is also signing up. And my hope is that, hey, maybe that person signed up, or they signed up with that account because to help the original user, but in the end, maybe we can actually bring that person in. I've heard many stories of sisters, girlfriends, everyone that kind of started that way and then actually got pretty interested in it, and now may not be at the higher level of a volume as like their partner, but still kind of heavily into it. Or maybe the girlfriend started and the boyfriend got into it, but I think it's a good sign long term, just that level of activity and everything went smooth. And it's just going to be hard to get these when the value is so high.
Yeah, I definitely agree. It's tough. I mean, you buy a $99 pack, and I know that the prices came down after, but prior to it, the lowest ask metallic gold series 2 was over $1,000. So the ROI there is just pretty crazy. And yeah, Napoleon, as someone who was able to pick up 50 packs at a time whenever he wanted back in the day, what are your thoughts on the new landscape of the packs?
Yeah, I don't think the price will hold. I am surprised. Like now, the cheapest is still $900. If you see, I don't think it makes sense for the cheapest to be higher than the Series 1 metallic gold. because right now series one is still 700, I think 700, 800. So maybe it should be around 500, 600. And just full disclosure, I will buy at 400, 500.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Yeah,
I mean, my goodness, I can't even imagine. Like, Justin, what would the price be of a rare pack for you to like not consider buying it? I mean, it would have to be
probably around,
crazy.
Probably around 25. I mean, probably around between 2,000 and 2,500. And still, I probably would.
Because it's fun.
I think the reason why the MGLE price points are higher than some of the counterparts, especially on the low end, is because they will still likely have utility value for future challenges. The MGLE ones, all 18 of those challenges are complete. And so if you're holding on to a Daniel House Jr., his only value is as a Daniel House, MGLES one. While if you are holding on, I think the low end of some of these was guys like, I'm trying to think who I was going after earlier, but whoever they are, I think whoever the lowest end MGLE 2s are, they still have that utility value, and you still can hope that, hey, maybe we don't have a LeBron MGLE S2, maybe that's going to be a challenge reward. And if you own the MGLE S2 that is part of that challenge reward, I mean, that LeBron probably goes for what, like 30,000, 40,000, 50, probably 30, 40,000 as a reward, depending on how many get that. So yeah, it's going to be valuable just to have those kind of bottom end guys as utility.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely. I had a friend that is not even super into Top Shot that I guess was in some other group chat where somebody pulled a Steph Curry, pretty decent. I don't know the exact mint number, but a pretty decent mint. The Steph Curry metallic gold. And I know that at least prior to it was going for like a 32K lowest ask. It hadn't sold at that price yet, but either way, that's a nice introduction to Top Shot right there. Okay, so our other thing stopped working, but what we can do, Napoleon, is I know you had a special giveaway that you wanted to do for your fellow folks in Indonesia. So I guess first, can you confirm I have all the right names on this list? I'm pretty sure I do, but I want to make sure that you're.
Yeah, I think so. And let's start from the lowest one. So we have 3, right?
Yep, we have 3 of them. Okay, we'll start with the lowest one. So we have 3 moments. The first one is an Isaiah Roby base set series 2 out of 1,200 and a lowest ask of around $40. And we're going to spin the wheel for these folks. Best of luck to those out in Indonesia grinding Top Shot. And here we go.
Spin that wheel.
Spin the wheel. Spinning the wheel is more fun. This wasn't practical for all of the things. And Ernestine. Congratulations to Ernestine. You have won the Isaiah Roby.
Nice.
Moment number 2 for the Indonesia exclusive crowd. We have someone that Justin and I actually own a Cosmic of, Mr. Nikola Jokic, base set series 2 out of 15,000. Lowest ask around $158.
This is not our Cosmic. Clarification. This is not our Cosmic.
Ours is worth more than 158. At least I sure hope so. Here we go. I like spinning the wheel. Spinning the wheel's fun.
David Sim.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, David Sim, on
Just
your
a few days
Jokic.
ago.
Hey, love to bring him into the community.
I do agree with whoever said season 2 Jokic is cheap in the chat. That Jokic, the big men are undervalued. Jokic, Embiid, I've been like buying them up because I feel like they don't get the love that they should on Top Shot. I mean, that's a complete aside and not necessarily relevant right now, but that's been something that I've noticed for sure. And I'm curious to see if the market catches up to that or not.
And so as you're doing this,
it has been dropped very great points.
Yep.
Yeah.
And as you're doing this, once again, so people that don't understand, so this is a list of some of the local Indonesian people that Napoleon wanted to give 3 separate moments to. So if people are complaining, I'm sorry that you only had access to 27 of them. Boo.
Yeah, hey guys, it's
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Napoleon. Haters gonna hate, right? It is what it is. Okay, the final moment here, and this is a big one. We've got a Jamal Murray Series 1 out of 1431, going for a lowest ask of around $1,300. Let's spin that
Good
wheel.
luck.
Just back-to-back nuggets, and this one goes
Wow, edged it out. What a sweat that was. Wow,
That was so
wow,
close.
wow.
That was so close.
That was super close. Congratulations to Richo Weiranacker.
Congratulations.
I thought that was super close. That just snuck in there at the end. Awesome. Thanks.
Richard, go.
That was a photo finish down to the wire. That was amazing. So, okay. So just got word from producer Coop behind the scenes. We're only missing 10, which is not so bad. And the only reason I'll try it again, but the only reason we're missing.
I just tried
10,
it. It worked. It worked.
Worked?
It might work for you. I just tried it again. Hopefully.
Okay. If it works, then we're gonna do this thing.
I'm gonna let you try it. We'll give it one more try.
It worked.
Give it the old college try.
It worked. Okay. Sorry to whoever just won on my test because that's not going to
Don't say
count.
that. Yeah.
I'm not going to say who it is.
I think it was
Here we
mine.
go. All right, we're going to do this again. Great. We've got 10 more moments. And okay, cool. Let's do it. Josh Green. That's where we left off. I'm sharing my screen, right? Yep. All right. Josh Green.
Right now we're getting a little late.
Yeah. We're going to wrap it through 5 of these. Josh Green. Boom.
You want to put the URL in?
Yep. That's a good idea. Teddy Pie. Congratulations to Teddy.
Got yourself a rookie.
Next one. These are all base set series too, so I'm not gonna, and they're all 15,000. So I'm just gonna say the player at this point. Jimmy Butler, my man, Jimmy Butler.
Are you kidding?
Again? This person's the luckiest person ever. Doesn't count. You won 3 times. What?
This is same again.
I know.
Oh,
hey, BK.
Hey.
Oh, hey, BK for the Jimmy Butler. Congratulations. Next one. De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox is going to go to Justin.
That's me.
Herzig.
Oh, no.
Not Justin Herzig. Sorry. Justin, if you entered the raffle and your name came up, I would consider you ineligible. Although I'm pretty sure I'm in the raffle here too, but I just wanted to retweet for Napoleon's sake, not to win the raffle. We have DeAndre Ayton right now. DeAndre Ayton is going to go to Bogey 3. Congratulations to Bogey 3. All right, the next one, DeMarcus Cousins. Still waiting for the Lakers to sign him. Sounds like it's not going to happen anymore. That my plan did not go well with that. And we have Tanner Westberg.
Nice.
DeMarcus Cousins. Boogie Cousins. Congratulations. Next one, Andre Drummond. Andre Drummond for Kurama Taroku. You guys really test my reading.
Well done.
Some of these names.
That was
You
good
know what?
pronunciation.
I'm just going to act like I know how to pronounce it, and then it sounds like I'm doing the right thing. No, who are you to say that I'm doing it wrong? You don't know. Well, that person knows, but nobody else does. So, LaMarcus Aldridge, you're going to be the next one here.
Oh, my boy. Old man strategy.
Aloha Axes. LaMarcus Aldridge.
All right.
Spencer Dinwiddie is going to be next.
Crypto man himself. Getting paid his contract in crypto now.
Spencer Dinwiddie is going to go to Romac 19. Romac 19, congratulations. Spencer Dinwiddie is all yours. We have 2 left, ladies and gentlemen. The first of 2 is going to be Otto Porter Jr. Otto Porter Jr. is going to go to Joe Lutz 04.
I like it.
Or is it Joel Utz 04? I don't know. It's whatever I say it is. I'm the host. I can pronounce it however I want. It's my prerogative. And the final one, we have Daniel Teese. And the winner of our final giveaway of the night is... Nope.
Already got it.
Already had it. That seems messed up. If he wins again, then it's just like the whole thing. There we go. Civil Obu. All right. Wow. That was amazing. I mean, look at that. In an hour and 15 minutes, we gave away 30 moments, totaling a value of around $14,000, all of which is thanks to Mr. Napoleon here. We really do appreciate you joining us tonight. Thought it was a fantastic show. was really a great time learning about your background. We look forward to learning more about you. I am going to once again pop Napoleon's YouTube into the chat. He's up to 329 subscribers. Let's continue to pop that up as he comes out with content. Let's make sure we're checking out those videos, telling our friends about it. He's going to be bringing you not just Top Shot content, but content across the NFT space so that the next time he hears about the next big thing, all of us can get in on that with us. Napoleon, I'm going to kick it to you one last time before we close out the show. Is there any final things that you would like to say to the people?
Yeah, I think if you guys didn't know, so I've resigned from my job. I will start kicking contents later, but right now I still finishing my current engagement. But in the future, I think I will focus full time in the NFT because I think the possibility in the NFT is very. The blockchain will be used in many industry in the future. I think this is the future that we still early to get in, and so many opportunity to earn in here. We can live from playing the game, and that's the dream for me.
That's awesome. It was fantastic to have you on the show, Napoleon. I look forward to, new friendship, continuing to stay in touch, learning from you through your content. Obviously, already a subscriber and excited to see what you're going to put out for the community. It sounds like you've already had an impact within your kind of local, area within Indonesia, and I'm ecstatic to see what you're able to do from a kind of a more global platform and what you're really able to build. So, it's going to be great.
Awesome stuff. I am seeing some chatter in the chat. Allow me to confirm one last time, every single moment that was given away, all the top 15, we did verify behind the scenes. I know we did not do it with the screen share, but producer Coop has been DMing back and forth with the winners. He has verified that they are following Napoleon, that they subscribe to Napoleon, that they are following us, that they subscribe to us. So we made sure that everything was by the book. He even caught some people trying to impersonate others. So we feel very good about the fact that this was a fair raffle and there are no unclaimed moments at this time. Everybody that was one of the winners has reached out to us, and we will be making sure that we coordinate and get those gifts over to you very, very shortly. So thank you so much, Napoleon. I thought that this was an amazing show. It was really, really awesome to hear your story. We look forward to learning a lot more. I will definitely be personally tuning into your YouTube channel to see everything that you have going on. I myself have only really gotten into the Top Shot space now, but I want to learn more about the broader NFT space, and this seems like it's going to be a great resource for me to be able to check out, to broaden my horizons a bit and understand what the next big things are going to be, because I am completely with you in thinking that this is the future and that we are really just getting started here. So thank you so much. Thanks to everyone in the chat. Justin, do you have any final words as well for the people?
This was just fantastic. Hey, congrats to all the winners out there. Thanks for everyone else that kind of joined us for this birthday bash. All the congratulations, all the best wishes to Napoleon for the birthday. I know it is Saturday now, so the beginning of your day. So enjoy this, Napoleon. And let's do one final cheers to the man himself, Napoleon.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Happy birthday, man. Hey, congrats on doing so well that you're able to quit your job. And, also kudos to you for waiting until now to do that, right? Like, I think that's a pretty responsible decision. It seems like you definitely thought that through and, wanted to make sure that you felt that you're in a good place, not just with the NFTs that you own, but have a future plan going forward with your content, to keep yourself busy, to give yourself more of that community vibe. So just kudos all around. Super, super impressed with everything that you had to say, everything you have going on. And with that said, we are going to close out tonight's show. Thanks again to Napoleon for gifting out 30 moments on his 30th birthday. Super, super generous. We much appreciate it. And hey, we would love to have you on the show again in the future, or if you're ever looking for a guest on your future YouTube channels, I'm sure Justin, myself, Coop, would love to be a guest there, and you can give us a lesson or two on some of the other NFTs. And okay, with all of that said, on behalf of Justin, on behalf of producer Coop behind the scenes, and of course, on behalf of the birthday man himself, Mr. Napoleon, I am TJ Lasig, and we will see you guys next time.
Thank you.